Good blessed Throwback Thursday, December the 17th, 2020. 2020, time to change, time for the vision, time for new leadership. It's about 2:22 a.m. in the morning. I'm at the C.F. Bowen Center here in Charles, Missouri, 700 Elm Street. This used to be the Lincoln School, the only place where blacks could go until 1961, until a family by the name of Davis, Annie, the mother of Johnny and Barbara Davis, may all three of them rest in peace, filed a lawsuit because the Charleston Consolidated School number 7, which is the Charleston R1 school district today, didn't allow blacks to go there. And the Charleston Consolidated School number 7 had better books, updated books, but C.F. Bowen was the principal here. But the reason why I'm right here right now, Throwback Thursday, is to let you all know, those that watches my YouTube that's around the world and watches all of my social internet, Google up this building, Lincoln School here. Take a close-up look at the black people dealing with the black NAACP president, vice president, all the rest of them. All these blacks have all these programs making millions of dollars in here. From busing, from taking vans and vehicles, taking these people to these factories to work, not trying to get them in college, not trying to get them to be judges and prosecuting attorneys, but to taking them to factories. They give out a bunch of food now, but they're not doing nothing. And most of the people that work here, if not all of them, are black business owners, and they don't put nothing back in the Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, west side of the town where 99% of the blacks live. And if the Internal Revenue Service did some digging into here, they'll see a bunch of criminals. I'm talking about black business criminals. You see what I'm saying? The reason why I'm saying this here, because black people in the black community is starving. And if you see, I was looking at my cameras for the last 3 or 4 hours, watching the drug addicts just study walking down the street, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, looking for something to probably steal. But you know, everybody, all them blacks that work up in that Lincoln School, that C.F. Bowen Center, let me tell you something about them. Most of them worked it for the Susanna Wesley Family Learning Center, a white-ran organization that been making millions of dollars. I'm talking about millions of dollars off of the black community. Most of the people that's working in that Lincoln School today, that C.F. Bowen Center, they up under the operation of people who taught them at the Susanna Wesley Learning Center how to make millions of dollars off the black communities. But they're not building nothing in the black communities, not a thing. That building, all it have is a parking lot around it, where most people hang out. Not most people, but people hang out. Most times people getting killed, fights happening, shootings. They ain't trying to rebuild that building. Let me show you another building, y'all. That's a historical building. Let me show you another historical building. Just 1 minute, y'all. Take a good look at it, y'all. This is what they call the Helen Kern Center. It's on Iron Banks here. Probably can't hardly see it, but it's the Helen Kern Center. Miss Helen Kern was one of the NAACP presidents down here before I came down here. But my dad know her and her husband, and they stood up for the black community. This building here is almost falling down. All them black leaders that's making all them millions of dollars at 700 Elm Street or St. William Street, they don't care about them buildings. All they care about is making money. Why I'm saying this here? Because I'm a real activist. I don't get paid when I punch a clock. I get paid when God tell me to go out. You see what I'm saying? And then, you know, that same first building I showed y'all, that's a historical black building that these black people, these black leaders, look at the NAACP leaders, y'all. Both of the president and vice president are business leaders. And let me tell you, most of the people that's a part of the NAACP are business leaders. Most of the people that's part of the NAACP and work at that building at 700 Elm Street, some of them in the housing authority, not all, if the shoe fit, wear it. But let me tell y'all, these people is making millions of dollars, and the only one is benefited is them and their family and friends. Look at the credentials of some of the people in the positions that they're working in and see if they qualified. Wake up, y'all. If this is happening in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, where the population is 5,947 people and 51% is black, we don't have no black judges. We don't have no black attorneys. We don't have no black state's attorneys. The city hall is 99.99% white. The courtroom, 99.99% white. The police department only have one black police officer, a sergeant. The sheriff department don't have no black sheriff deputies. But these blacks is making millions of dollars, y'all. You hear me? Millions of dollars. Y'all wake up before it's too late. Remember that building where all them lights is at. Get a count of how many people have been killed in this parking lot here. But yet they say Charleston for change. Ask them what part of Charleston, Missouri is changing. I know some of these people don't like what I'm saying. They didn't like what Jesus was saying. But I'm going to tell you, most of these black preachers in this town is a part of it. And then some of my family that has the same last name as me here in Charleston, Missouri, work hand in hand with these people, and they know they criminals. And family, some of y'all is waking up. All Ivies ain't for Ivies. Peace be still.